Good boys. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? So, Jacob, what you trading today? ES, brother. ES. What's good, boys? I'm just writing up the outlook for you guys. What's good, everybody? I'm just writing up the game plan for you guys. You guys can see it. Obviously, it's right there. You guys can see all that. That's what we're looking for today. Guys, Asia session last night was really good. I streamed Asia yesterday for the first time ever. Yo, that shit was really good. We called out two trades that were just absolutely beautifully, delivered. They both delivered easy and beautifully, and it was really good. And then I took a paper trade after that, and it was also that trade played out to be like 3.5 R, and it pretty much just went like straight to TP. Like that shit was just beautiful, bro. That shit. If you guys are not in the free Discord, I posted it all there. I posted it in the study. Look at these three Asia session plays. I mean, and we called this all out on live stream. Asia session tape read. I talked about this inversion fair value gap delivering previous day's low. So that was a tape read beforehand, obviously. And then we talked about this being a breakaway gap, and we could take out the minor buy side here. And then I talked about if we get, and this is the paper trade that we took, that if we respected this gap, we could deliver the ultimate high. And this was the paper trade that I actually took. So we literally went, 3 for 3 on the tape reads, and then we won the trade. We won the paper trade that we took on live stream. It was honestly beautiful. I can't lie. That Asia session was beautiful. It actually gave me hope. Is there an alpha giveaway this stream? No, not this stream. Just the big March one. So if you use it today, you'll still be entering the big March giveaway. And 15 minutes to give up yeah, I think that's possible, bro. You think that's definitely possible, bro. What's good, everybody? I'm already in position, brother, in NAS 845 FEG. 845 FEG. Short or long? It's gonna sour. Who's good? How bearish? I mean, we don't have liquidity. We have Tuesday's low on ES, and that's the good question. How much lower can we go today? That's the question you want to ask yourself, because Obviously, it's looking bearish going into the day, right? Obviously, it's looking bearish going into the day. So the question is very simple: how often? Yeah, Lucid does count for the giveaway. Any firm counts. The question is, how much lower can we go, right? Maybe not at all. In which case, you'll look for true day opening as a target. So if you read my outlook, it basically says I'm gonna go into the day bearish in case we do expand the weekly candle. And when I say expand the weekly candle, I mean go towards Monday's low, right? That's a possibility. I right now I don't think Monday's high is possible. I think there's two scenarios. One, we stay range bound, meaning we don't go to Monday's low and we just go up. Or two, we continue. No alpha stream this. No alpha stream this. No alpha stream today. Sorry, no alpha giveaway today. But there's still the big March giveaway. So if you use my code, any prop firm, message me on Discord and I'll add you guys to the March giveaway because that is still active. I expect we'll take out the Trump. That's what I was. Okay, that was my best case scenario target. That's a best for me. I'm not gonna look for that. Like if we go lower, it would need to be blatantly obvious because I can't with these markets. I'm not gonna look for something that extreme. But that can happen today. That can for sure happen today. TDO stands for True Day Opening. I'm not sure. How are we already restricted? If it the weekly. No, it didn't hit weekly low yet. They got 930 and dropping. That's what I'm hoping for too. Do we say that we tapped in the order block left and we are going up? I wouldn't look. If you're bullish higher time frame, sure you can look for something like that. But if you're not bullish higher time frame, then don't assume a full reversal today. All I'm asking is if you're going to be bullish today, don't be bullish just because we went down. Unless you're expecting a range day, then okay, then it's fine. But if you're expecting a reversal, have a reason. Don't just be the guy. Don't just be the guy who it didn't bottom tick. But the weekly low is Monday's low. That's all the way down here. We got a long way before the weekly low. Long way before the weekly low. What about you, the Alpha Futures giveaway? Just message me on Discord, brother. What were you gonna say about targeting midnight open? If you're expecting range bound day, then you can target the midnight open. You can definitely target the midnight open. That's exactly what I would do. And if we switch to bullish, I'll look for org fill and target true day open. Is SMT to lows valid if you're bullish? Sure. I'm not personally bullish yet. Yo, Asia, guys, we traded Asia last night and that shit was amazing. Uh, I sent it over to Alpha. Let me see. Honestly, I don't remember who the winners were, but I sent over the 5 email. Oh wait, I had them right here. I sent your email over to Alpha. I haven't gotten a reply from them yet, if I'm being honest. But let me send them another message right now. I think they were busy when I sent them a message, so they didn't see it. Good, Ryan. Usually it is. They should have issued by now. They haven't even seen my message. So anyway, let's sign into the accounts here. You will get it though. Don't worry, you will get it. Trump is the most manipulation in the market. That is true. Well, they just need to like issue it on like my behalf. Like I need to tell them like, yo, put this into the person's dashboard. Like because we want to give away, etc., etc. Okay, so this is the game plan. I think everyone read it at this point. Let's test out the trade copier. Make sure we're all good. Seems to be all good. I like it. Perfect. I managed to get on ICT. Oh, you were speak. Oh man, not feel you on that, bro. That's cool. Oh yeah, ICT did post a video yesterday. Forgot about that. Okay, so we know what we're looking for. I know ideally some sort of manipulation higher. I see a very clean buy side liquidity pool here and here, here and here. How high can we go? There's a 4 hour that'll form. Who knows if that stays open by the time we get there. Let's see. What's good, G7? I'm doing great, brother. Appreciate you. Howard, I saw your Discord message, Howard. The only smart money trader is Trump, yo. He making moves. He making the right moves. We also took a win in PM session yesterday, guys. We took a win in PM session, which I alerted in the free Discord, pretty much. So I'll do another study today for Asia, guys. I'm probably not gonna go on live stream, but I will. I'll do another live study for Asia session. I really liked yesterday. Let's do it again, and I may or may not do PM session as well. But if you guys want to do the live study, that's all gonna be here. The line I have marked out. This is new week opening gap high, and then we have Tuesday's low. Then the opening prices. Those are the key levels I use. If we dump on open, it's GG. Yeah, it's GG, bro. If we dump on open, it's GG. It's gonna be a way less fun. Let's just say that it's gonna be way less fun if we just dump right off the open. Possible, man. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, it would even be hard. Like if we get like just a couple, 2 or 3 candles, we just sweep out the 7 a.m. high here. For those of you on TikTok, you guys can't see, but the 7 a.m. high right here, and then we just reverse as possible. Did my appeal get accepted? What's the bias, Gatie? What's good, brother? First of all, I'm prepared for weekly distribution lower. Let's just say that I'm prepared for weekly distribution lower. If we break higher aggressively, okay, that may change things. But for now, the game plan is I'm only looking lower. I'm only looking lower. We do have SMT at the Tuesday low. I don't think we're gonna go back all the way up towards the old daily highs. I don't think that's realistic. So I think the weekly power of 3 says lower, and I do not want to counter trend trade the weekly power of 3. So that's why I'm not initially looking for. Now, obviously, we could have a range day bias, in which case, yes, we could, look for, true day opening price. That'll be something I look for later. I wouldn't look for that right now. I would need to see a lot more before I decide that. How large are these candles? Ooh, candles are not large at all today. We can maybe get multiple cons on today. It's been a while. High resistance protocol though, so no permitting, and we're looking for 2R max. Some people don't like that, but that's the reality. Man, this is a high resistance market, man. This is high resistance. This is a high resistance market. Subject to change, but I wouldn't be surprised if we have a completely shitty day. Especially Asia was nice. Asia saw some speed, man, and this pre-market London sell-off was really nice too. Asia saw some speed. This is the long we took in Asia from here to here. Here to here. We took this long. And I thought that was a pretty clean move. We got 9:30 open here in a second. I don't believe we have any news. Oh, yo, guys, I gotta put you guys on. Guys, look at the journal. This is what it looks like right now. This is the journal I've been working on. Dashboard, clean. Says GEMS PO3. Pre-market analysis. This needs to fix, but you can study the pre-market and put your pre-market plan every day. The journal, you can study using your whole journal, your risk management checklist, your trade checklist, your confluences, trade management, trade notes, your targets. You can even sync the executions, and you can link the pre-market plan. Reflections. You can reflect the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly time period, and you can add a new reflection every single day. A study section for you to put studies for the daily, weekly, or monthly chart, and for each single session, and you can label it too. Goals, you can set goals for yourself that are daily, weekly, monthly, or quarterly, or annual. And obviously the system, this is where you add your accounts, your models, your trade checklist, and your checklist criteria. I'm pretty sure this journal is almost done. The only thing I need to do is make it so I don't have to scroll like this, because that's really annoying. Market opens. I'm going to mark out the opening range gap today. We want to see some sort of manipulation into that. Now, that's a really large gap. So 0.25 is all I can really ask for. 0.5 is like an extreme. I'm hoping we don't just dump off the open, but we'll see. That's org 2.5. See, org 2.5 is right here with that buy side. So we'll see if we can like clear all that up, and we'll see how it goes. You traded Asia? Yeah. Guys, I'm not gonna stream Asia every single day, guys. I'm gonna study it. So today I'm not gonna stream it. I'm gonna study it in the Discord with you guys. I'll make alerts. I'll make calls. I'll see what I'm looking for. I still don't have the data to actually trade it, if I'm being honest. It is looking fire. Post crochet. You stream Asia from now? Yeah, it was my first Asia stream. Yo, AK was cool, bro. I got a lot of work done on the journal. The beginning of it was really interesting too. You don't want to trade today? No, I don't want to trade Asia session. I don't want to trade Asia session on live stream yet. That's what I don't want to do. So pretty sloppy open. We need to see manipulation higher if we're gonna look for anything. NY.AM really ecstatic. NQ has a nice gap. See how they're kind of all doing their own thing. NQ has if you're on TikTok you can't see, but NQ has a very strong bearish fair value gap. ES is going sideways, and NY.AM is pumping. They're all doing three different things. Now, currently, right now, they're all pivoting lower, but for the most part, they're doing three different things. So this could deliver the Tuesday's low. I'm not gonna chase that. This is NQ. I will take a look at gold though. An ugly 15-minute chart. Those are like a lot of lows over there. Gold's 4-hour fair value gap shorts could be a play. I'll set an alert for the 4-hour because weekly power 3 says lower on gold, right? Yeah, that one just has unlikely, and then that's an extreme low though. Yeah, I don't know about that actually. Who knows? Anyways, okay, this could deliver lower. It's very possible. The amount of speed here I see on NQ, people are definitely gonna short this. Not what I want to do. I feel like it's a little bit. I don't even see my model here, if I'm being honest. 930 did not manipulate higher. This is our, I would need to see this high get taken. I really would. What's the time over here? I'm the same as in New York. Same as New York time, yeah. So red line's the target, but obviously we have a SIBI here. This is first presentation. What I would want to see is it go above first presentation, take out the buy side, come back, break down, and then we can use it. That's what I would want to see. I wouldn't just short it. Could it hold? Yeah, but that's not what I'm in for. And you can even argue taking a long if it inverses, but that would be a really counter trend trade, and I don't want to do that. But if this inverses, you could really argue a pretty nice long targeting the equal highs in pre-market. I'm going to wait for the short. Asia's a crazy time. Asia's like 6 p.m. or 7. Asia's like 7 to 9 p.m. for me. 7 to 9 p.m. for me. So if we have a 6-point stop, 6 times 5 is 30. 30 times 4 contracts we could get on that. There's first presentation inversion. I wouldn't get in long. Personally, I wouldn't get in long. This is ES also. NQ looks a little bit stronger. Longs are trading against the sentiment. Yeah, I don't like that, right? I don't like that. I'd rather The fact we inverse this and fail to make a higher high, I'm looking at this OB as a potential shorting candidate. And it's really a lot nicer on the NASDAQ with the sell side there. What would the risk be? Say we got 29 points for... It's not there. The range is just not there for me. What is this? I don't like a one candle stop off the open. Maybe if we touch that and immediately come down here, I'll short 3. If we touch that and immediately come down, 7 times 5 is 35. If we touch that and immediately go down, respect that, it'll be short. All right, guys, we're gonna try. I'll be open to taking another one and call it a low resistance day. That's not good. We're gonna get stopped immediately. That's a lot of speed. We just got absolutely destroyed. We just got absolutely destroyed. Okay, we're gonna have to wait some time here before we take a second trade. And I will take another trade. We're gonna have to wait a lot. We just got absolutely destroyed. We're gonna have to wait a lot more time because I think this is gonna just keep overlapping here. It's possible we just get wicked out, but we just got destroyed. Wow, that was like brutal. I'm just gonna have to completely forget that happened. And possible we get wicked, but I saw that as like a reinversion, and then we got sensitive in here. I thought that was gonna hold. It still might, but yeah, we're gonna have to be cautious on the next. Probably wait for the highs to get souped, if it does, or just go straight down. Who knows? We'll see. We'll probably wait here for the macro, because it doesn't seem like opening range wants to be expansive, or we just got completely wicked out, which is also possible. And we did engulf those two candles. We do have an SMT here, but I prefer the SMT to be after 9:30, not before 9:30. And this is before 9:30. I mean, if we broke below here, I would expect it to just free fall lower. A little bit too sideways. I was expecting a 9:30 expansion. Doesn't look like it wants to take place. Just kind of chopping. So we wait for the macro. And from there. Not longs. I don't think it's bad. Dookie setup. I don't think it was a dookie setup at all. You're only saying that because it got stopped out. If it played out, then you would have said great trade. Possible we got wicked out by one tick. Well, not one tick. Less than 1 point though. And it did play out? No, we don't know that necessarily. I mean, we did take out the low here, so it probably would just end up being break even right here. Because I don't think I could hold that with the SMT like this. So Yeah, it just would have been a break even instead of a loss. Is what it is. We do have an SMT here now. I want to see if that can deliver the buy side and then a potential 950 or 10 a.m. reversal. Now that Nasdaq has stepped a low and we're immediately pulling higher. I don't think we're bullish, but I do think we can take out the blue line, which is the buy side. Or we stay heavy. It's possible. We wait and see. If your cover mess up, maybe lose $30 per account. I'm not sure why I entered double position on other accounts besides main. I mean, it wouldn't have entered a. I'd have to see exactly what happened. Yeah, I like that game plan. Initially, I had high resistance liquidity condition, but I think I'm open to taking 2 losses or 2 trades because I think this narrative is pretty strong. We'll see. That was probably just the speed of the candle, brother. If that's all I have, that was just the speed of the candle. You didn't get a good fill, but that wouldn't be the trade copier. That would be just the so well, obviously the trade copier will have like some milliseconds delay, but when there's a lot of speed like that and volatility, it can really go. This OB this OB can really deliver the buy side here. That for sure can deliver the buy side there. We can watch this. Just watching this. Just watching. No, not one and done today. Six five. That's some good speed. Org 25 is always a target. 605. I wouldn't even study that. I just want the buy side here at least. Pretty volatile opening, I would say. TV smacked on YM. Nice, bro. There's the buy side. We'll see what we do now. 15 minutes. Yeah, we'll see what we do now. Every asset's in a daily range, but YM is just better to trade. Yeah, whatever you like, brother. I'm happy you found that for yourself. Every time I did a reversal against the trend, I get hammered. There's the one in. There's the one that hammers me. Take a long on NQ, got stopped, not long on ES. Nice, bro. Long on NQ. Yeah. There's org 25. We closed up that 4 hour gap. This is looking very strong. This is very strong. This is like very, very strong. We're way above the new week opening gap high here on ES. YM's all the way at true day open. Take care, Jacob, if you're leading. Okay, we've taken out buy side here. I want to see what we do now. I want to see what we do now. I'm not interested in anything higher. So gonna wait here. Make sure the copier is still working. Yes, it is. This had the potential to go all the way up to true day open, but I'm gonna fade that. We got above 830 and buy side here on Nasdaq. There's SMT. Now, Nasdaq's really the weaker asset, but I still think I short yes. If it have to come back all the way here, it'll probably be 30-second. So I would short that inversion and just call it a 30-second CISD play. 25. That's a really strong reaction off of the org 25 in the fair value gap right here. So just watching. You don't have to spam OTE, bro. You don't have to spam OTE. You need to spam. And that'll be delivered. That breaker, that OB, that shit really delivered really quickly. Crazy. I mean, if this is gonna close like this, that may change things. That may change things. We'll see how it closes out. Did we hit org 50? Some good volatility though. Thoughts on the deferred retraction model, 1 hour FEG to 1 minute OB? What? 1 hour FEG to 1 MOB? I don't understand. You're talking about longing the hourly fair value gap from the bottom? In the PMO? What's PMO? I honestly do think I would short this, guys, if it breaks aggressively here. If it just like zooms down, I think I would. That's a 12-point stop though, so we gotta run 2 cons on that. And that would be my one and well my second, like my last trade. If this thing zooms, I will. I like the SMT at the highs. I like the OR 25. I like that we took buy side. If we can close back below the buy side, I like it personally. Inside the macro. If we're bearish, I think it's the play. If we're bullish, I'll get cooked very quickly. We'll see. No confirmation yet. If we respect this, that's the first sign. We should respect this if we're bearish. Otherwise, wait, 10-point stop? We can get 3 contracts with 10-point stop. Or not that, sorry, 3, yeah, I said 3 contracts, right? I'm gonna short if that goes lower here. 603. I may have to cancel this order very quickly because it's not gonna respect the immediate rebalance. If the next candle goes down, I'll still short. You have to respect that black line. SMT with YM. Cancel the order. Still looks bullish. Org 50's here. And walk high is there on NQ. No 4-hour fair value gap. Really like those equal lows, but this doesn't look like it's gonna go lower. Doesn't look like it's gonna go lower. Not hitting with the entry post when entries in your TikTok story after a no trade day. Which no trade day? I've traded almost every day recently. I still think I would short it if I'm being honest. If we got confirmation. I don't think NQ's that far up. It's the weaker asset. As long as we're beneath the buy side here, which we're just kind of right there, right? Like we're just right at that point where it would kill or validate. Should see speed if we're bearish. Speed lower. Instant breaker. NQ blue line, if you're on YouTube, that's the buy side. So if we stay below that blue line, I'll look for shorts. If we go above that blue line, then I'm not interested in any shorts. It needs to stay below that blue line. In which case, yeah, all this come back to true day open. And that's it. Just a return to true day open, which was a part of the game plan. You know, to some degree, we thought that was possible. S&P 500 go to London highs, I think, and make S&P, so I'm going to short. That's a little bit, that's possible. It's possible. If we come all the way up here at that point, I don't want to short. Oh, London highs here. Yeah, we could still go all the way up there. But now that I think about it, we don't even have a high above midnight open. I thought this was above midnight open. It's not even. We don't have anything above midnight open. If this next play doesn't play out, then my funded is blown. Well, be very diligent. Be very diligent. We have London high here. NQ's above the buy side. If we're above that blue line on NQ, I'm not interested in anything lower. Still above the blue line. Yeah, we'd have to come all the way back down here. And that's a big stop. That's a 14-point stop. That's a 2 contract trade. If we shorting? Not right now. Doesn't look bearish yet. If we can touch this, respect, and move lower. Watching the buy side on NQ. Watching the blue line on NQ. I do want to give it another chance. There's no speed here, then we're just not going lower, in my opinion. Because if this is a manipulation, then you'd be seeing speed. You'd be seeing speed. It wouldn't go this high up, in my opinion. So you definitely want to be cautious about some sort of 5-minute return. The 10-minute fair value gap. Especially with London high right there. See how we didn't respect that? I really like that. See if this gets treated as an order block. I'll just use this buy side. I'm not going to refer to... No, London high isn't even higher than this. I'm not going to use... No, this is literally London high. Yeah, this is NQ. This is ES. How do you bounce back after a difficult trading week? You don't have to bounce back. You just keep trading, brother. Nothing to bounce back from. Just the model. Just the system. Not enough speed. I may try it here at midpoint. We'd have to get like a body below this low. Really. Okay. I think I'm a little bit under risked here. No, it's about correct. All right, guys. This is going to be the last trade of the day. We're going to try it. We're going to try the idea. See if we have the right idea or if we're just completely wrong today. It's been tough, but we got the breaker. Some pretty good speed now. Doesn't mean much. Can probably move the stop here already to 616, 616.25. So, oh, that is not a good reaction. Yeah, we're probably gonna get taken out here, but we can reduce the risk at least to 6.625. That thing immediately bounced. That thing immediately bounced. Yeah, wow. We got literally railed today, guys. We quite literally got railed today. The amount of speed we saw after going short, so at least we're down just under the 2R. We got railed. We got absolutely railed. We pretty much bottom ticked it. Definitely offside, guys. Definitely completely offside. Let's put it in the journal. Let's put it in the journal. Not easy, but let's do it. Thursday, March 26th, 2026. Trade number 1. I'm sorry, classic model short, classic 30, classic model. So we're down 230. 230 is what? 230 is what? Let's just call it, so 115 on each trade. Let's just call it 115 on each trade. So minus risk, minus 1R, results. No, really, we lost 0.75 R. We just lost 0.75 on both. We risked 0.75 on both. You guys are not in the free Discord. I journal every trade I take on live stream. Win or lose. Today was tough. Completely offside. You know, completely offside today, unfortunately. I liked what I saw there. I saw the speed. I liked it. But I was completely wrong. Completely wrong. So we're down 1.5 R today, or maybe a little more. We're down 1.24, 1.25 R. That makes sense. We're down 240 pretty much. What's 240? Wait, we're down. Wait, what's the math on that? The math on that? I don't know. Put the image in there. And we'll just paper trade or study the rest of the session. So I'm not gonna just leave. But that's it. That's the journal right there. Notes, just offside. Weekly. Distribute lower. That it was a return to open play. Yeah, just completely offside, guys. Honestly, completely offside. Now we'll see what wants to happen. So, could it still go lower? Obviously, it's possible, but it's hard to say. Hard to say. Took two losses, man. We're down. We're down 1.5 R. I think it's 1.6 R. They went straight to people when I got stopped at break even while I was gone. Overall buys. I was initially looking for Tuesday's low on the S&P 500. It looks like it may hold. I really like that setup here. I really did like that setup from Org 50. That was really good. I really did like that. This looks like a buy. I would agree. It looks like a potential buy. I do see an SMT here. It would be kind of painful to watch this, deliver lower now, but I think it'll go higher. I was bearish too, but after S&P I was very more killing. Nice, well done. Dang, 152. Yeah, nice. Now's the right time for shorts? I don't think so. If you were bullish, perfect model at 959 is too high up, I think. I mean, you could have long 959, look for true day open. It's possible. I'll be studying PM session. Maybe trading my live account. We'll see. If this just rips lower now, that'd be kind of brutal. It would be very brutal. I think there's a 15-minute gap below or a 10-minute gap. There's a 15 and a 10-minute, so this low is possible to be swept. You stream PM or AJ every day? No, no, no. Only thing every day is AM session. Though others two are just, they're not going to be streamed every day. Here and there, now and then. Yesterday we streamed Asia. It went pretty well. Asia was pretty good yesterday. I may trade Asia session today too. These are funded. Yeah, I don't have any evals, guys. I won't be working on evals until these accounts are blown, which they're all in a pretty decent spot. I think they're down 2R now. Some of them are down. No, they're down like 1.5R. Some of them are up still, or a break even. We chop now, then 1050 deliver is possible. Made 8K off AC yesterday. Remember the call out I gave you when you were live yesterday? No, I don't remember any call out you gave me, bro. I remember reading the tape pretty perfectly and then taking a trade long. There are so many levels to take out. How didn't you blow your funded? You have taken a lot of losses. I risk 150 per trade, so you can do the math. We're down, like, okay, one funded is 49.8. So all the Lucid fundeds are at 49.850. They still have around $1,300 or $200 to work. Like we're only down like 500 or 600 if you accumulate all the losses. We've also taken wins too, right? So it's not a full losing streak. You think you want to hit 6624 and then short? It's possible. I don't know if we're gonna reverse at this point. I don't think the reversal is likely unless it happens like literally right now. I think it's gonna keep either sideways or bump. Asia was beautiful, man. Asia was beautiful. 10-minute OB. Hmm. Now I'm now I'm down double on all my accounts. I did it again. I did double positions on my accounts. I'm not sure what you're doing wrong, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure what you're doing wrong. You got to figure it out though. Do you have a contract multiplier on of 2? Are you placing the same order twice? What's happening? No, no, I wouldn't change sessions, but I don't have no problem trading the PM or Asia session. Okay, I didn't take anything like I would have evaded a bullet in the head. I mean, The long at 942 was pretty clean. I really like that short at 950. I really liked the way that formed. I'm afraid that this is a trade I will lose every time. I was gonna disagree to say that I bought 30 Lucid evals. I passed 5, and you just blew them today. You're an aggressive trader, huh? I mean, if you go for larger payouts, it's not the worst thing. That's my first time using it. I'm placing one card on my leader account and filling 2 crosses across all the others. Do you have another trade copier set up? Like, are you using Top Step X, for example, and you have Top Step X also copying, or do you have a multiplier on? Do you have a multiplier? If Top Step X also copying your trades, it might be the Top Step X trade copier. Because if you, I mean, yo, if you're trading on Top Step X, you might as well just use the Top Step X trade. If you only have Top Step accounts, just trade Top Step. They don't even have to. Guys, we'll paper trade this short. Let's risk 500 to make a easy number. This is a paper trade. Yo, you know what's funny? We entered this trade and immediately shot up again. It'd actually be funny if this went immediately up. No more trades on the fundeds, guys. No more trades on the fundeds. I wanted the satisfaction that if it goes lower. You go for 10K payouts only? Yes, you guys part of the game then, right? If you're going to be aggressive, it's tough. You're going to have to, you're going to have to accept the big defeats, unfortunately. This candle doesn't even have a low. We entered and it literally immediately shot up. This is a paper trade, but I think it's also funny that pretty much every loss today, 2 seconds, not even 2 seconds. How fast was when we entered short here? That was, yeah, we lost. Our trade duration time today was like 15 seconds, bro. We didn't even last a trade longer than 15 seconds. We didn't even last a trade longer than 15 seconds. Oh, you have 5 Lucid and 5 Top Step X. Make your Lucid the leader. And then, yeah, just take off the Top Step X Copier. Immediate stop out or longer stop out? I prefer the longer stop out because eventually I'll be able to trail my risk, right? Unless it literally just goes perfectly sideways. But then I'll just close break even. Longer stop out's always better. At this point, I really consider doing the opposite of your trades. Do it, bro. Yeah, I'm not here to try to convince you to trade copy trade me. I don't think anybody should copy trade me. At this point, I think I don't want to copy your trades anymore, Gatie. Yeah, I think so too, brother. Think so too. It's not a losing streak. It's like two losses, 1 win, 3 losses, 1 win, 2 loss, break even win. So it's like, yeah, it's a downhill equity curve. You can see it in the journal. It's all here. Although there was the PM session win, I didn't put that in here because it wasn't on stream. Although we did call it out in live. But it's pretty much like loss, 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 win, loss, win, loss, loss, win, loss, win. Like we're not steady going up anymore. We're not steadily going up anymore. Discord links, it's in the bio, brother. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. February, March is going bad, right? February wasn't the worst for me, but yeah, it was not ideal. I thought the weekly candle was gonna start distributing lower. That's what I thought was gonna happen. We came all the way. Where the daily chart? We were all the way here on the weekly, so it's 6574. I thought we were gonna head towards that Monday low. That's what made me want to go short. I was wrong. It does not look like we want Monday's low. Looks like we want to stay in the range. Even our paper trade got smoked. Even our paper trade got smoked. London highs taken, I think. Oh, there's everything. Let me start putting this stuff in my actual journal. I guess should we test out the? Oh no, it's not ready yet. I was gonna say, should we test out my trading journal? Should we test it out? Should we see if it works? I have to sign back into the Tradeify accounts. Or you know what? I have my live account right here. Let's test it out. Let's journal the first trade and see if it works. Journal, log trade. It's obviously really ugly. The first trade was the thing. Okay, I gotta add it the exit time, right? Like the duration of the trade. It was on MES. Select model. I haven't added models yet. What were the consequences in the first trade? Entry 6583.00. Exit, we got out at 68575. Contracts, there was 4 contracts on that initial sort. Target, I was looking for 6573. 6573, which is Tuesday low. Can I go under here? I gotta fix that so I can go under. I don't know how to go under. What if I just hold the space bar? Oh, that's ugly. I mean, we could always just say NWOG low, which is 6520. 6520. 6520.00. I was obviously really offside with this one. That was the best case scenario, but I did have it as at the time 6483. 6483.0. I think that, I mean, I don't really like that. What am I can do with those numbers now? Let's just say Tuesday low. Tuesday low. Analog low. Low of week. Let's just call it those two because I don't think I would ever be out there. Whatever, who cares? This is just trade notes. What happened? Burn, man, burn. Trade management, it's all burn. We just got burned. Net P and L. How much did we lose on the first trade? I'm trying to figure out this 6. Wait, I just realized this is 6589. So we were stopped for about 7 points. 7 times 5. 7 times 5 is 35. 30 times 4, so about 140. So pretty much like 135. Well, after commission, we'll go minus 140. I just want to see if this shit works. Risk to reward, I don't freaking know. That I don't like. I gotta remove that. I don't care about that. Result was lost. Pre-market plan. Oh no, I didn't put it in there. Performance rating on the first trade. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could have went. Wasn't the best trade. I understand that. I'll give it a 4. 5. Okay, if I click log, okay. And if I do a study, so does that work? Okay, it does. Wait, I never added my trading account, so let's just call it trading models N30, 930, PO3, classic. Risk management checklist, 1% loss per trade, 2% loss per day, 5% loss per week, 2% loss per month. Trade checklist, whatever. We know the trade checklist. So if I go back to my journal, can I edit this? Oh, I gotta make it so you can edit this because I'm not about to re-put. That's for sure something that needs to be changed. Unless I can go like here. I gotta add trade exit time. For the most part, it works though. Let's see if I put copy image here. And I click to upload a chart. Let me see if I upload a chart here. Let's just go to upload this one. I click save. Oh, see, I gotta be able to click this and see it in big screen. I can't even see this. It's too small. That's another thing that needs to change. But for the most part, the journal's looking not too bad. Gotta make it so I can edit the journal logs. Okay, it's pretty cool. What's happened since? Pretty much nothing, I guess. Pretty much nothing's happened. AM is value short 3 points from London high. That was a paper trade. Can't you add an AI to journal to send a picture of your chart and just line levels for time? You can, but that's not what I'm really using the journal for. That's not too important for me. After the first pump, we inverse the inverse. After the first pump, we inverse the inverse FEG of the inverse fair value gap. After the first pump, we inversed. You talking about this? I mean, that thing has been run through. I mean, pretty much anything here has been run through. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about this one probably. We inversed. I mean, I think we can agree after Orc 50, it's been kind of sloppy here. I had the assumption that it would be protected, but obviously probably wrong, right? It's going to be taken. Yeah, we'll be studying. Oh, 4-hour fair value gap on gold. That could play something. That could play something. Possible. I would study something like this on gold. Yeah, I'll be studying Asia session today. Gatie, how many point of stop you can go above, or what's your ideal stop size? I don't have a point number. I don't care about the points. I'll stop that for market. I got you, brother. Market has been moving like Nasdaq. This time is getting fucked everywhere. This isn't going anywhere. Yeah, I think it's done now, if I'm being honest. Did anyone get chopped up in this? Did anyone get chopped up in this? Like, did anyone trade this and just get kind of destroyed? Or did you guys stop after the expansion? No, we lost 2 trades today. Minus 1.6. Sorry, remove this. This is my outcome for today. Unfortunate. Yes. Good stop loss. 0 trade so far. Nice, Queso. Well done. I did try to long, but kept my stop tight. Can you show us how you made the journal? I quite literally just had a normal conversation with Claude AI. You don't even need a prompt. You just need to tell it, like, can you make me a journal? This is what I want. It'll literally do for you. 1 hour for me is $150. Got my back blown out by ES today. Welcome to the club, brother. Welcome to the club. Decent break area, but instantly fast. Yeah, I mean, okay, first trade, arguably losable or avoidable. I thought I could really go there. I thought 936 told the story. You know, we got the OB, we closed below the OB. First presentation tapped, we inverse and then reinverse. So in my mind, we're not going back in there. And we have equal lows here. Like those equal lows, in my opinion, were really clear. Clean, sorry. I was wrong. Obviously, we have these 2 equal lows. So pretty much a triple stack here, which I thought was really likely. So when I saw that displacement and the sensitivity here, I really liked that trade. Maybe the setup itself wasn't that clean, but I thought the narrative was really strong in using that first presentation class. And really, that was a protraction model. I journaled it as a classic, but it wasn't. It's really a protraction model. Model short. So I know a lot of people didn't like that trade, but I liked it. You know, in hindsight, it could have been a break even if 937 didn't form. No, I don't use anything external. I mean, it'll tell you everything you need to do. I guess, you know, let's go see where our accounts are at. I mean, I can see here, we're only down about like, okay, top one futures, we're down about 250 bucks. Alpha futures, we're only down 50 bucks on the account. And on Lucid, we're down 150. The issue is we obviously were, you know, we were in profit on the accounts before. So, how much drawdown do we have left? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out right now. So, on Alpha futures, let's just take the account that's in the most loss. On Alpha futures, we have $800 left. So, it's not bad in terms of drawdown because we were up 1,000 on each account at one point. Now we're pretty much lost that 1,000 that we gained. We were up 1,200 at one point, right? Is this correct? So on Alpha, I was up 1.2K on these accounts. That don't sound right. That don't sound right. 48,750. Well, I guess because we took a payout on these accounts, right? No, wait, this. Oh no, wait, we have more than $800. I was gonna say that didn't sound right. So the maximum loss limit for me is 48.8. Currently, we're at 49.9. So we have on Alpha futures, we have pretty much 1.1K DD left, and we're minus $50 on balance. Okay, I'm just trying to see where I'm at because I don't often check my accounts. Lucid, which we were eligible for a decent payout on Lucid, but we didn't take it. Let me sign into Lucid here, see what's going on. I'll share this with you guys, although I don't like to usually share this stuff, but Lucid, March 26th, that's today, right? My balance is 49.8, is that correct? Or two, is that even correct? 1 second. So on my Lucid account, I have one. Okay. Oh yeah. So it's looking at number 4, right? Yeah. Okay. So on Lucid, our minimum balance is 48.6. So we have around 1.2K drawdown left. So 1.2K drawdown left on Lucid, and our balance is only minus 150. So we're only down 1R on Lucid, but our balance is so we're not in a bad spot, you know, like a couple wins and we're back in profits, and it's you know, the one thing that's unfortunate is every single day is high, is, you know, well, I guess today wasn't really, we switched, but pretty much high resistance protocol. Okay, top one futures, the balance, because I added this stack left, is minus 230. And I think we should have more money to work with though on these accounts. This one doesn't update. So max loss limit is, I don't know, this was kind of confusing. 48.7. We have pretty much 1.1K. So those are the situations of my accounts right now, and then Top Step, we're not including Top Step in this stack. So not the worst. I've definitely seen a lot worse. You know, for the person who's asking how didn't I blow my accounts yet, well, we're not even halfway gone. So we're chilling. Hopefully we can get a string of wins soon. Hopefully we can get some like generational run like we did in December. That would be great right now. What was the original drawdown? 2,000. Yeah, 2,000. It's a 50K account, so they were all 2,000. So we've used up about just around half I have Gemini Premium. Can I work with that? I don't think that's best for coding. Took the long at 947, got break even, then weighted price went to EQ limit trace, got into a 5 minute long 1001. Nice, bro. 1001. Oh, 1001. Did you get topped out at 10 or 1 or? I was at 2K, now you're at 500. It happens, bro. Is top on a good firm? Yeah. Solid option. Depends what kind of accounts you want. They have a good daily payout account, and they have decent instant funding accounts. Well, boys, I don't see myself watching this consolidate for the next 30 minutes, so we're gonna call it here. I'll do a PM session study if I'm home. I will do an Asia session study for sure because I definitely want to do that. That'll be in the free Discord. I appreciate you guys coming through the live stream, and I will see you guys live tomorrow, exact same time, 9:15 a.m. Friday. Take care, stay safe, and peace.